Hi Wayne Valley, I'm Katie Moran, and I couldn't be more thrilled to be the first Valley Speaks host of Wayne Valley TV. I'm sure most of you are familiar with the TV program at Wayne Valley. So as our first guest ever, we have our teacher and mentor, Miss Stamer.
Yay, hi!
Hi, we're so happy to have you here
I'm
today.
so excited.
This is pretty big. You're the first guest ever
Valley
on the show.
Speaks, number one.
Yeah, so I feel like I want to get to know more about this TV program and more about you, and I think everyone at Valley is interested. So what made you really want to get into this industry?
Well, you know, it was the kind of thing that I was always interested since I was a little kid. I really wanted to be an actress, but then I saw really good actors and actresses, and I realized maybe you want to scale that back a little bit, you know, bring your expectations to somewhere else more realistic. So I thought broadcasting was the perfect avenue to do that. Mm-hmm. And I love television, and I love seeing how it's made, so I just explored that.
And I think most students here know that you haven't been here that long, mm-hmm. and that you had a job before this. Can you go into detail more about what your first job was?
Yes. So this is my 5th year actually at Valley, which is crazy, but when you look at how other teachers have been teaching here for 20 years, 22 years, you know, I'm relatively new to the mm-hmm. profession. I was in radio for a really long time at the CBS radio network, and then I made my way to Bloomberg News, where I was a producer, and I would write, edit, shoot stuff. It was like a jack of all trades mm-hmm. type of job in financial news.
Awesome. And you had a teaching job before this,
yes.
I know. But what made you really want to get into this Valley TV program?
You know, it was a really big leap from where I was. Mm-hmm. And sometimes in life you have to challenge yourself. And if you don't know, you don't know, right? Yeah. You have to take the chance. So it was a little overwhelming at first, having a video club, having 125 students, yeah. But I'm so glad that I did.
So no regrets?
No regrets, that's absolutely not. I feel like I live here, like in a good way. This is like a home to me.
What's your favorite part about this?
You guys. You, Katie.
Me, guys. It's
you
all,
guys.
It's all about
just
me.
Katie Moran. No, I really love my students. I feel like that I could be having a really bad day, and there mm-hmm. are days where I'm like, oh my goodness, like I have so much going on. I'm so overwhelmed, mm-hmm. and I come in here and you kind of forget about all of it.
It is like a community.
Yeah.
I think everyone can come here and kind of escape from the day they're having.
Yeah.
So Valley program is only for some students here. Not everyone gets to be a part of it. So for those students who aren't in it, why don't we give them a tour of the studio and the classroom just so they can get a little insight on what this Valley program is all about.
Sounds good. Welcome to TV.
How fun.
Yes. So this is a very unique space here at Wayne Valley because I do have 2 full classrooms, and one of them has been converted into a full working television broadcast studio, which I will show you in a second. So we got all new furniture a couple years ago because we did have desks traditionally, but what I wanted this to do was be more like an edit room,
yeah.
News floor.
Where everyone could be sitting together.
Right, collaborative. Mm-hmm. So that was my vision for it. And then over here we have our edit stations mm-hmm. or edit suites because it looked a lot like where I used to work, which I think was a little bit better than sitting everyone like individually in like desks. So this is obviously the classroom. And then now we're going into our studio. Be very careful with the cables. There's 2 paths you can take. I think actually this one is easier. So this is storage for our news desk and the risers for our stage. Right here is our news desk. Obviously, pretty self-explanatory. This is all brand new. We got this last year.
The lights changed colors.
The lights changed colors, yes. This was outfitted to us by a company in upstate New York that produces professional television studio furniture. So this is something
the real deal.
It absolutely is. And then obviously this is all of our high definition cameras, which feeds into our control room. There's additional edit suites. Everyone is always working on projects. There's always, sometimes there's not even enough machines. People are so busy. Here's our audio board, and this right here is our video switcher where we cut our cameras live. So we have our cameras out here, and we're able to control our video inputs here, as you would when you would produce a live television show, basically anywhere in the world. So that's our studio and our classroom, and I hope you enjoyed our tour.